status of RnC200. So let's open the tables. We are going to play for about 1 hour and a half. Six for fold, 7 for fold. I think over C betting here, it's not a problem against weak tight reg. Anyway, I think my hand is a mix in theory. Here with pocket sevens, I think actually I can check against a weak tight reg. And probably check it down because I beat pocket fours, pocket threes, pocket fives. Ten for suited, I think in theory it might be a fold, but against a tight reg, a weak tight reg, I might turn it into a good bluff. Just gonna check the flop, turn clear, value bet. He raises, not what you wanna see, but definitely calling and going to the river, we check, and yeah, he just turns some showdown value hand. Uh, 80 fold. Jack 3 I'm gonna open with the passive small bet that is not raising enough. King 9 I think it's a mix. This time I'm gonna call. He used a polarized sizing, which is good to see, but I think in reality people will bet too equity driven here, so I think I might just want to fold this one. I don't think he will find too many bluffs in this spot that he should in theory, so I prefer folding. Pocket nines, I think I'm just going to fold probably. I mean, he has a... Actually... Yeah, probably I'll go for the 4-bet here. He can fold something like ace queen off, ace jack off, even king 10 suited. Here on this board, I just go quite small. Something like 9.4, I think it's okay. We turn a set, which is good. I think checking this one is fine. I think because he's weak tight and he will bet most of his value, I'm just going to check jam. And he folds, that's nice. Maybe I could have just called and lead jam the river, it's also an option. But I didn't think that he has too many bluffs from the flop. Okay, insta called 4-bet. Don't like to see it always, but I still think that he can have maybe pocket jacks, maybe ace king. Yeah, I will jam this one. Ace king, okay. Here I think with the 4 of clubs we can go for the check raise. We lose both here, no problem. Pocket nice, we're going for the 3-bet here. We get snap called. This board as a something simple, we'll just range bet 1/3. On this turn, for sure this hand is gonna check. I think for a sizing I'll just use half pot. So half pot or check, and this hand goes into the check back line. Here he bets small. I mean, is he betting 7s and 8s? Ace X spades. I think it's a call, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, he can have jacks a bunch of the time. We get 3-bet by like the recreational. We're just going for the 4-bet, not making too big, so want to let him in, but still like not too small also. Snap half pot. Here we just start small. Here I think we can raise, we can call. This time I'm just gonna call. Take it from there. And after snap bet turn, we're just gonna fold. He raises, interesting, he tanks raises, so I don't expect his range to be too strong, but definitely just gonna call pocket aces. On the turn I think I can lead. Not sure what he's playing, but I think I can lead the turn. On the king I'll have some ace king that I peel with. And the river just gonna jam because he still has ace king, maybe king queen in his range that he bluffed the flop with. So yeah, we're just going for it. My bluffs would be something like ace queen. Ace queen hearts, ace queen clubs, ace queen spades. Okay. He ends up calling with ace queen. Maybe he thought I was bluffing ace 10, but yeah, it's funny. It's funny. That's why you don't jam the flop. Here we have enough showdown value to check. Might even go for a 1/3. Yeah, I think I would go for the 1/3 value, but against ace jack ace 10 on the river. Nice. Then I suited, I will refrain a bit from 3-betting too often, like against the early positions. Snap checks back. I think this position I want to be more selective with bluffs, and as played, probably just going. I mean, over bluffing it a bit. I think it's fine. Yeah, he just calls an ace. Yeah, it's okay. Here we just call a 3-bet from the big blind, a small 3-bet. On the flop, I don't think we do anything other than calling. Here going for the 3-bet, a bit bigger as we are deeper. Against this side, I still think we continue. He can still bluff ace queen, ace king. 8-9 gets there, but yeah, I mean we beat 8-9 anyway, so yeah, I think against this sizing scheme, I think I will call. Probably against a jam, I would find some folds, but yeah, so he's just like super nitty. Queen 5, I just call here. I mean, if you were to go all in, I would just fold the river, but against that size, some of the unknown, like likely to be recreationals, are just bluffing with a smaller size and value betting with like with gems. Okay, against tank open. I was going for the 4x 3-bet this deep. Yeah. Always keep in mind timing tells and sizing tells. Very powerful weapons. Ace 8, likely to be recreation. Do I want to squeeze? Is it too wide? It might be, but let's go for it. I think here I like more betting than checking because I can get him to fold ace jack, ace 10 on the flop. Ace jack, ace queen if he ever plays it this way. And now on the jack, I think I'm gonna keep barreling here. I want to fold the hand like 6-7, 4-5, 7-8. Yeah, I think it's a fine bluff on the turn. I'm blocking 8-9, which is good. Yeah, and when he jams on me, I have an easy fold. Yeah, maybe I played too spewy, but it's fine. Oh, here I should have gone bigger with the 4-bet, because I just opened the gates to 5 bets with this size. Yeah, this is what happens. Queen 9, I'm just going to call here. He continues barreling the turn. Do I want to raise this one? I think one of my few raising candidates. I think he can still call with hands like Jack 10, Queen 10, maybe 9 10, maybe Ace 10 hearts, something like this. So I think I want to go for the raise here. Nice. King, queen. I don't mind over c-betting in this spot. Pocket queens going for the squeeze in position. He calls. I think here I will check. I have better bluffs. I'm beating 7-8, 7-6, which is fine. And on this river, maybe I want to bet and fold some ace highs. Bluffs would be something like, yeah, I think king queen is one of my lowest showdown value in this spot, so I just want to bet it. Here we start off with a range c-bet for a quarter. He's an aggressive guy, so I think I'm gonna check, because if he arrives on the river with a hand like ace 10, 10, 9 or ace queen, he will just bluff himself on the river, so I just want to check. And actually now my queen is quite powerful, because I'm blocking queen 9 and ace queen if he ever has those. And I think against half pot bet, I don't think I ever want to jam. Probably I just want to call because he's aggressive, so bluffs would be something like 7-8, pocket 8s, pocket 9s. Here with ace king we just jam. 8-6, yeah, exactly. I mean, this guy here called with 8-6 on the flop. I mean, yeah. I think he would have more success in raising against my c-bet, and they are trying to barrel me off. It's an open. Queen 8, I think I'm just gonna overlimp myself. I don't think it's strong enough to isolate, but it can still have some playability on some flops multi-way, so it's fine. Ace 10 we defend, blind against blind, we flop top 2. Do I wanna raise here? Do I wanna just call? I think I will raise probably 75% of the time against the pool, and when I have like this, like when I'm running this low RNG, I mean this medium RNG, I will always raise. Against the 3-bet, probably I'm just gonna call and looking to jam some turns, because I don't think, I mean he can have ace deuce, like worse for value. The only hand that beats us is deuces and tens, and ace is just one combo of each, so I don't mind just calling. I'm just gonna call, and that's the perfect run out, to be honest. Do I wanna check this one? I might find a sneaky check here, to be honest. And on the river, do I want to jam this one in? I think I'll just go 3/4, looking to get value from ace king. Yeah, he check jams, we call, and we beat 10-9. Nice bluff from him. I like it. I do really like it. I mean, for me, when you do this kind of play, you are kind of a capable player. I mean, well played by both. And I'm also happy that I chose that sizing on the river and not all in. Ace 8 gonna open. Oh, 7-6. He's short, he's a recreational. I think I will peel this one because I think I have a huge edge post flop. Okay, favorable board for him. Against this size, yeah, I don't like it, but I still think I have to peel one because I will get value. I will, when I hit, I will just get paid off way more often. I don't think I have leads on this board because he has more queen x than me, because ace queen I'm raising the flop with, and he has more like king queen, queen 10, queen jack probably more than me. So yeah, I'm just gonna check. And on the river, the question, do I want to bluff this one? Now I think I will just give up because I see him, like if I bet yeah, okay, never thought about this hand, but if I ever bet that hand, I expect to get called way more often by 2-pair than he should, so I don't mind just giving up, especially that because he bet quite big on the flop, so I expected his range to be much stronger and heavily oriented towards 2-pair and sets. Queen 4, it's not a standard open, but in a weak lineup, I think it's an okay open from under the gun. Let's pour some water for hydration. Nice flop. Gonna start with a 1/3 pot bet. He raises. Against the raise, I'm just gonna call. I wanna keep all his bluffs in, so I can play a multi-street game here. Turn is a 7, not important in my opinion. I mean, I don't expect him to raise pocket 7s on the flop. He checks. I think I have to bet this one. For the size, I think 3/4 is appropriate. I mean, if he has ace queen clubs, ace king clubs, he will just call. Ace 10 clubs. If he has clubs, he will call. He might also have a hand like maybe jack 10. So here gonna start off with a range bet on the flop for half pot. And here he calls the flop. Gonna bluff the turn. I think blocking queens, I think blocking jacks is fine, but I'd rather bluff 10-9. Yeah, I think here I will just, I think I will barrel diamonds basically. So thank you very much. Thank you. I hope it will be a good session. And here on the river, I think going for the 1/3 is fine. I mean, I'm just looking to fold some ace X, which I think is okay. Like ace high, like ace queen, ace jack. I think it's okay to bet this one. I mean, he will have pocket 7s occasionally, and I will get jammed on, or 7-8, and I will get jammed on. But I think this hand is a fine bluff. Yeah, not entirely sure. Maybe it's a pure give up. Yeah, ace queen, nice call by him. So probably my hand is a mistake in theory, I'm not sure. Maybe I'd rather bluff a hand like 10-9 in this line. Yeah, weak small blind, I will open super wide. Then on the flop here, I will just polarize, then play a polarized strategy like overbet or check, and this hand I think it goes into the check back line. Here we continue checking with ace 4. He bets small. I think against the small I will peel, looking to bluff some rivers. And he goes small. Do I want to bluff this guy? I don't think so, because I think he'll just station me too hard. But if he checks, I would definitely bluff there. Here Going for an exploitative check raise on the flop. And continuing on a 5, on an ace. Ace I'm not sure, but yeah, on a club definitely. I think my size here, it's probably overbet or check. I have 10-7, I have pocket 3s, pocket 10s, and I think I can... Yeah, actually I can overbet this one, which is fine. And river definitely going to jam this one in. I mean, he can call pocket jacks, pocket aces, pocket kings, pocket queens with a club. He might just get sticky with ace 10 with the ace of clubs. So yeah, it's very important when we hit to just jam it in. Okay, no snap call, it's good. My bluffs would be probably 4-5 offsuit with the club. 8-9 offsuit with the club. We get 3-bet here. I think I prefer to 4-bet this hand rather than call, so we just go for the 4-bet. He's a no one, so I would assume he's quite kind of weak tight. Yeah, so on the flop we just go range bet, a quarter. Here I think we can again go for the range bet in this spot, totally fine. On the ace, I think I will bet half pot or check, and I will bet with ace king because I'm getting value from ace jack. And river, should I go small? Here I'm gonna still bluff the turn with 1/3, looking to get folds from pockets. And here is king. What do I wanna do? It's just 2 combos of ace jack, king jack not that often. I think I'm gonna start with a check here, to be honest. Okay, he snap checks back. Ace queen, okay. Yeah, like here on king high boards, the overfold is massive. Wait, oh, he's short. I should not have isolate. But the overfold is massive. So yeah, but as a suit, from a suit perspective, I don't want to have clubs in my head when I'm bluffing the turn with. Here we check. Here, yeah, again, like yeah, I will just check, try to see a showdown. And here, bluffs will come from ace 5 with backdoors, ace queen with backdoors. I don't have queen 10. Is ever 7-6 raise? I don't think so, because he has a big range advantage on this board. So I think 7-6 it's not a raise ever. I mean, if it was like king 5 deuce, maybe 6-7 becomes a raise, because he has more ace highs in his range that he can fold, but on that board he connects too well with it, and he will continue to often against the check raise. Here on this board I'll bet half pot or check. Queen 8, I think it's a mix. Yeah, let's say half bet, half check. I will check this time. Pocket 6s, I like betting more often than not. And here I think I'll go for a half pot exploitative value bet, looking to get called by a 6, 5, 7. For this, we're just going to check, and here on the I will just start bluffing the turn, and the river just going super small for value. Actually, I could even go 1BD. Here against the pot size, I don't think I wanna raise. I mean, we should have some raises in theory, but I'd rather raise King 10 of hearts, for example, or King 9 of hearts, so that I have some nutted straight draws. And as played, you just check call. Turn is amazing. It's the 9. I don't think we have leads because he probably has more King 10 than us in this line. Here I think we just want to 4-bet this hand. Here I think I'm gonna raise because I feel that his range is kind of strong. So I'm just gonna raise to this size and call a jam always. Here I think on this board I'll play half pot or check. And river I'm just gonna jam here. So queen's always going for the half pot. Extremely good turn. I think half potting again, probably. He still has some aces. Actually, I like a quarter more here. And he just falls to a quarter. Here we just want to pot against pocket sixes. His call is kind of legit, I would say. I mean, my bluffs here, I will always have king 9 diamonds and 9-10 in this line when I'm bluffing. So yeah, like my range construction when check raising the turn here will be something like I will always raise straights like king 10 and 10-8 that floated the flop, and I will always probably bluff raise like 9-10, and of course I will take into account the suits, but I will raise 9-10 and basically maybe jack 10. Here half pot range, I think it's fine. On the turn I will just bet polarized, bet my strongest king x plus, and then some of my flush draws. And I think that this hand it's just a check. And here on the river, I think maybe I'm beating fours, and okay, so I think that here I might just wanna go for a small bet because I'm gonna get called by 9x, pocket 8s, pocket 8s, pocket 7s from time to time. So yeah, we're going small. Yeah, 9-7 exactly. Maybe against a station even going like 3/4 could be fine. Catching up some hit here, always nice to see. Snap 3-bet from a relatively tight fish. I think I will just flat pocket jacks here and take a flop. I'm gonna check, see how he reacts. He bets 3/4, which is a bit alarming, taking into account his pre-flop timing tell. But I still think we have to call the flop with pocket jacks always. He checks back. What do I want to do here? I mean, I would just value bet probably my hand. Yeah, he jams, that's nice. Yes, full over full. Yeah, I mean, it's always like when a recreational checks back and then he he shoves the turn. He's always like a slow played stuff when they are in position. So if I ever have like a hand like probably ace jack hearts, I think I have to fold in that spot. And here with ace high, I think we have to defend BVB. Nice, he got max value from my hand. Hmm, 10-9. Just gonna check. I have him out this aggressive and stationary. Here gonna peel this one. Not sure how good it is, but we are running hot, so yeah, just gonna float the flop. Yeah, always just call. Pocket deuces. I think I'm just gonna check back here. We make quad deuces. He bets one blind, and we'll just go crazy and go all in. I'm really curious if he induces here or not. Software is a bit laggy today. I don't know why. Queen for offsuit. Yeah, I think I will 3-bet this one. Yeah, I will 3-bet a lot of trash here. Here I will 3-bet. Sorry. Yeah, I just 3-bet like a weak tight reg against a weak tight reg, and then just gonna call against the button called 4-bet. Just gonna range bet this one. He folds. We flopped 2. I think in reality I'm always betting this hand. Probably solver mixes in some checks with top 2. But I will always bet this one. Still bet on the ace. He might have some ace x off with the ace of clubs, or yeah, like pair plus flush draws. So I think I want to charge those and still bet. Probably on this turn I have to split and have 2 sizing, like an overbet and a 3/4 pot bet. And on the river, again, I will also have an overbet and a 3/4, and I think that 10-6 it's worth the 3/4. I can get called by maybe 10-3, 10-5 if he has 10-5. ace king off with a club, ace queen off with a club. He folds. I thought about if I get raised, what am I going to do? But yeah, if I'm getting raised, I'm not sure, because that player, I don't see him bluff raising the river too often, so I might just have to put it down. Here he goes 3/4. I think we have to call because he still has some king jack king 10 bluffs, and yeah, bluffs that get there, so just gonna check. And okay, he just bet pocket threes, which, yeah, I'm not sure about his play. Against a weak tight opponent, I will just start betting this hand and barrel aggressively. Or no, actually, I think it's high, kind of high in showdown value, so I think I can check back because I can call on some runouts. And when he checks, I'm just gonna bet. So I just want to exploit his double check line. And here, do I want to bluff this one? I think on this run out I can check back and beat some queen jack, king queen off with a club. Yeah, exactly like this type of holdings. And here I think when he uses this size, yeah, like snap bet small, it's usually more like weak. So something like pocket 8s, pocket 10s. So I'm just raising, looking to get some folds by the river. King and off, I think it's a mix in theory, but I will do it like high frequency in reality because I expect the button to overfold, and also they open too much from the button, so they will also, the overfold will come naturally, and especially against the weak tight regs, which I think that I have a bit of edge post flop. I'm not saying that I'm crushing them, but at least I have some edge, and I can outplay them a bit. Queen jack we open, ace 6 suited we just defend in position. He checks. I think I will just bet big because I fold out better ace-x, like ace 7, ace 8, ace 9 basically, and then check back the turn if I get called. Pocket kings. We'll start with a check on this board and see how this one goes. Here I think I have to start value betting my hand. He calls, and river I just go big, looking to get called by 5s, 6s, 9s, 10s, and if I ever get raised, I'm just gonna fold. Yeah, he makes the raise so small, but I still think that he's never bluffing, probably he's just milking, so I'm just gonna fold against the river raise. I think it's totally fine. Not gonna waste any money. Like don't get me wrong. I like to station people. I like to be super aggressive and play. But when people are raising the river, especially like recreationalists, they are never bluffing. So if I'm calling, I'm losing 100% of the time. So there is no reason in calling. So this will be an interesting spot because this guy is a station. So I think if he has a hand like ace king and the board runs out green, I can get max value with my set. He's also aggressive, not only stationy, so I think pocket deuces I will just call probably in position. Yeah, now that they kind of kill the action. He either has a hand like 5-6. Yeah, now he can or so yeah, I think I'm gonna call, and the river still gonna call on this run out. I think it's fine. I mean, he can have 5-6, he can have king 5, queen 5, he can have a lot of bluffs. But yeah, on this river I think I'm just going to raise this one because his station is so against him. I think I'm gonna raise because I expect him to bet bigger with a 5, so I'm just going to raise this one up. He snap calls. Yeah, ace 3 exactly. So because he's stationary, this is how we exploit them. We raise 10 for value and we value bet aggressively. Half pot, I think it's fine here. Here we get raised on the flop. Queen 10 just calling, keeping his range wide. Here probably I'm bluffing, or do I want to bluff this one? Yeah, I think I can triple this one, to be honest. Because I'm blocking his... Yeah, now I have a value bettable hand by the river. He will call ace 10, king 10. So yeah, I think I have to bet this one. I'll also have some overbets, and overbets will come from probably aces, kings, and ace. If I bet ace, queen clubs too. Snap checks back on the flop. Then we're going to check. And I think that river I have a clear value bet. He can call ace king, he can call ace queen. Here I'm just gonna fold because we are not deep enough. And pocket eights, yeah, he might have like 5s through 8s that will call, which is sad, but I still think he can call some ace highs in that spot. Or maybe with the ace kicker I have to just check call or even check raise depending on his sizing, and then just betting with the worst kicker. I'm blocking his ace high calls. Ace 10. This guy seems aggressive. I think I'll just go for the... Yeah, I'll just go for the 4-bet here with ace jack offsuit more often than not. Even though his sizing is a bit alarming because I expect that size to be stronger. But yeah, I just want to test it. So here we'll go something like 10.5, like 20% pot bet. He has 6, 7, 9, 10 that will call, flop, fold turn. Yeah, on this king I'm gonna still bet small. Especially with the jack of spades, blocking queen jack spades, jack 10 spades. I think it's a reasonable bet here. Here still gonna call the turn. I'm blocking his bluffs. Nice, he folds. Well played. And the river, I don't think I have a value bet, especially against him, because he's needy, so we're just gonna take our showdown. Nice. Arrow just flat. I think bluffs would be, besides straight draws, I will bluff pocket deuces to pocket fives here, and pocket eights probably I will just check. King queen enough showdown value to check down against the recreational. He goes small. I think I'll just attack the sizing, blocking his flush draws. He snap calls. Do I wanna jam the river? Yeah, I'm blocking ace queen spades. I'm blocking even ace king if he has in this line. So yeah, I think I'll just barrel it. Nice. Oh, he folds an ace. I mean, that's something. One friend just reminded me that Manchester United is playing because I'm a Manchester United fan. Oh, it's 0-0. Interesting. Here with King 10, especially with a spade, I'm just going to bomb the river, the turn, and then river I'm just gonna bluff on probably an 8, but more on a spade I think, because yeah, here I have a lot of perceived bluffs in my range, so I think this hand makes an okay give up, especially with the 10 of spades. I think it's okay. I'm really curious what bluffs I'm following through, but I expect some ace king to triple barrel bluff. Ace king against what seems to be a weak tight recreational. I'm just going to go for small. We get snap called. Turn, not great for our range. I'm gonna check a lot. He leads. I think against this lead, I just wanna. Yeah, I think I'm gonna raise against this lead, to be honest. Not sure how good it is, but he calls and. Probably, yeah, one of the few rivers that I'm anyway like going to give up, because he makes like 5-7, 4-7, 6-7. So yeah, I will just give up. But on a brick, I will just bomb it like with a 150% pot bet and make him fold a lot, especially blocking ace jack and king jack. Jack 8, white isolation, because I have 3 passive players acting behind me, so I don't expect to get 3-bet often. We get this time, no problem, we just fold. Here, fold. And here, just fold. King 8 we open. Against the 3-bet, we're just gonna fold this one. Come on, we need some good hands, we need some action. Ace king open. Here we just check with jack 7, take a flop. Against the recreational, probably gonna start with a check. My hand has enough showdown. Could even bluff catch on some runouts. Here I'm just gonna start bluffing myself with this combo. I think against the small size I will just raise, and here I will just go something like probably 4x spot. And here on the river I'll just value bet. I don't want to overbet because I still want to get called by a 10 in this line. So the idea is that when I have a bluff here, I will just overbet, and when I have value, I will just size down to get more calls when playing against the recreational. Here we 3-bet. I think on this flop, we're just going to start with a c-bet. Sizing, I think 1/3 is fine. We can also go half pot. Turn, we continue barreling. Probably I will use the pot size bet here. And he just folds, it's nice. Nine 7 we defend. Flop an open ender. I will raise it like about 50% of the time in these positions, and especially this deep. I wanna raise more often with queen jack, so a hand that's offering me like nutted straight draws. So we just call. Turn is not great. I don't think we ever play any leads in this spot. And yeah, now we are just forced to fold. Nothing we can do. Jack 8 fold here. King 10 defend against the weak tight reg. Yeah, I will just bet exploitatively here 1/3. Yeah, just gonna fold this time. He just open jams. Exploitative 3-bet here. Goal. Manchester United just scored. That's cool. On a counter. So happy. So happy. Manchester United scored. Let's go. Here this guy limps, then goes big on the turn. Yeah, he's super aggressive. I don't know what to say, man, about this. Like, I'm betting just bluffs. My hand is a pure bluff case. You're blocking king, queen. How much was the lead on the flop? It was kind of small, I would say. Yeah, I think I'll just station this guy off. Yeah, on this 9, probably not. Yeah, he snap jams. I think on this 9 I will just explo fold. Even though it's bad, like, we just lost like 35 blinds in red line, but I think he has a lot of clubs that play this way, so yeah, I'm just gonna fold this one. On a brick I will always call, no problem. Probably calling only on the 8 of clubs when I have 2 pair, because I'm beating his ace king if he ever has ace king when cold calling. Yeah, I'm really curious about that queen 8 hand. I'm gonna analyze it after, but I think my range breakdown was quite on point. Here we defend ace 9, pocket 10, sometimes 4-bet, but more call than 4-bet, so we just call this time. I think I'm gonna find some leads on this board, but probably I wanna check raise more because I think that he will over c-bet, so with my sets I just want to... Yeah, now he has... How do I exploit a weak check line? I think I'm just gonna bet 1/3 and trying to exploit his weak check line. And probably here still going something like 1/3, looking to get hold by king jack and ace jack, and if I get raised I have an easy fold because he's just probably having ace queen and king queen way too often. Yeah, like when this happens, yeah, I just want to fold. Sad. But yeah, I mean, we have to find this fold, boys. I mean, here exploitative check raise on the flop, 1 over backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. I think it's reasonable against a weak tight reg, and will only continue on a heart, on a 10, on a queen probably. So yeah, I'm just gonna check and give up here. Unimproved. Here gonna start with a range bet with jack 10 of hearts. Here I'm just gonna check back, looking to continue only on a heart, on an ace, on a queen, on a 9. And yeah, as spade I'm just gonna check, and river I will decide. And here on the river, just gonna bet half pot, looking to fold some ace highs basically. Or can I overbet this one? Blocking jack sentence, yeah. Blocking jack sentence with a heart, I think I can overbet this one here. Nice. Because if I go half pot, he might just find calls with all over pairs with a diamond. So I just want to put pressure, and I'm blocking jacks and tens with a diamond, which are his strongest calls on the river. So I think that my hand can go into the overbet, and I will balance that hand with some nut flush draws, with some nut flushes. Jack 10 usually a fold. Maybe in some weak and tight lineups I will open raise. Ace 9, probably against the recreation I will just peel once, and because they have a weak check back line and they play pretty face up on the turn. Do I want to take any hand and do this? I think I might, because I think his range is quite weak here when he uses this size. I'm also not wrapping anything, but I still think that his range is way too weak. It's something like 10x or a weak king x, so I just want to put pressure on the turn, and if I get called, usually I'm giving up on the river. So yeah, I think it's very good to take advantage about these facts. Pocket 8, I think we can easy check back. E-Pro's big. Just gonna call. And on the river, I think my hand is an okay bluff catcher. I'm blocking 5-8 and 8-10. But I will call more to see if this guy really just plays face up, or if he's bluffing. Sometimes bluffs would come from hands like Jack 10, King, Jack, King 10 probably. Like, of course, not all of them, but yeah, depending on their suits also. So I will just call this time and see. Yeah. So he's also able to bluff. And ace jack, I think we have enough showdown value to check here. You beat a7. Nine eight we open. Guy limps. We're just going to isolate a bit bigger because we are deeper. His snap raises, but yeah, I think this hand is completely unfoldable. A lot of good things can happen with this hand. He just starts with pot betting, which is, which is alarming. I mean, snap pot. I think, yeah, I might be sticky, but with a backdoor I will call once and then just fold the turn. Okay, he quickly checks back, so he might just be bluffing on the flop with random error or something. He quickly checks back. Okay, Jack 10, I mean. Okay, this is definitely an aggressive reg. We'll just take a short bathroom break and come back. And again, Manchester United scored. I just came from the bathroom really fast when I heard about this. I prepared to have a drink, but it's fine. I will postpone it because Manchester United scored. Ace 3. I think I'm gonna get away with range betting this board pretty often. Oh yeah, we get check raise, no problem, we just fold. Here I'm just gonna bluff and then go to make my hot drink. I just seen the goal. And yeah, here we just bluff. Nice. Okay. We are back, so let's go on. Just brought some hot cocoa drink as a pre-workout, as I'm going to the gym in like 1 hour. Yeah, I think this hand is a very low frequency 4-bet, but against this size, because we are deeper, and I think he has a sizing tell, and especially with this guy involved, I think I'll just 4-bet big. and see what happens. He folds. And this guy calls. What is his range here? Can be pocket 9s, pocket 8s, pocket 7s. I think I'm gonna start off with a small C bet. Something like 12.3, I think it's fine. Nice. We won a lot of 4 bets today, like, which is amazing. I mean, in the last days I lost all the big pots, and all the 4 bet pots, I mean, when bluffing, when value betting, I just run into the top of the range. But yeah, today everything works out well, which I'm very happy about. Pocket kings. I think I want to start with the check against the weak tight reg, and then going to bet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, raising makes some sense, but I think his range is too weak, so I'm just gonna check. I mean, and then value bet. And here I'm just going to overbet, hope to get called by 7s, 8s, and 9s. I mean, maybe on a 4 to a straight, it's not the best size to choose the overbet. Maybe I have to go 3/4, but I think it's still fine. If he has an overpair, he will always call. Especially that there is a missed flush draw. Ace 10, when I have a color there, okay, with 2 colors, I will just, yeah, 4-bet this one. I think his range might be quite, I mean, he has a lot of folds here, like ace jack off, ace queen off, king queen off, and yeah, if this guy's jams, I'm just gonna go all in. But yeah, as played, I'm just gonna fold, because I think his range is too strong. I mean, of course he will shove wider, like probably even 10s plus, I would say, but yeah, my like ace 10, it's, yeah, you cannot, you can never call with that hand. Ace-king we open, pocket queens, we go for the 3-bet against pathetic Beluga. Let's see what he got. Okay, mean click for bet, which is alarming in these positions. I expected range to be quite strong, but I still have to call for this price pre-flop, and yeah, I just get away on the king high board easy. I mean, maybe on the flop against a small bet, yeah, like this one, I will peel once, but then I will just, yeah, I will just fold on next streets. Yeah, he's just milking here. Yeah, I think in these positions, knowing the range is it's a pure fold on the turn. Because I will face the third barrel on the river way too often, so yeah. Besides the fact that his range is way stronger from the pre-flop action. Pocket kings we open. Here I think I want to raise maybe I will raise 5 for hearts, 5 for diamonds, but this end I think I will just pure call on the flop. And this turn is interesting. I mean, I'm gonna check this time. And here probably, yeah, I'll just bet big for value. I mean, I could actually no, I think 1/3 is more appropriate for my range. So I'll just use a 1/3 size here. I don't expect him to have too much queen 10. Here I think with the 4 I will continue on the turn against this small size. Here if I have the ace of clubs I'm gonna check jam. As played, probably I think he's basically wrapping a queen, so I'm just gonna fold. And I'm also blocking some of his ace deuce offsuit bluffs, so. Here I think he overbets, like, but I think queen 10, it's a mandatory call here. And he snap bets one blind. I think I'm just going something like this, looking to make him fold. Yeah, like a straight or a jack or something. So when he snap bets small, I don't expect him to be strong. Here just gonna check raise the turn. He's a recreational, so I'll just go big and overbet jam the river. Because he's never going to fold like a flush. And on this king I'll just bet 1/3 probably. Yeah, when bluffing here with queen 10, I think I have to go. I think 32 blinds is maybe a bit better because I'm risking less. But when he donks like small, I mean when he bets the river, like snap bets the river for one blind, I think he's, I mean, heavily capped to something like 2 pair or strong top pair or low straight. And of course my calling range improves a lot because I will call a lot of flush draws on the turn. And Manchester United just scored, boys. 3-0. 3-0 against Manchester City. We just took the revenge against them. He snap bets. Do I want to raise this one is the question. I mean, yeah, here going half pot. I think I'll just call. And river still gonna call because I'm beating. Okay, ace king. Here on the turn it's interesting. I think he has 4 combos of queen jack, but I have aces, I have kings. I think I might have some shoves on this one because queen jack is such a small part of his range, but he still has queen x spades, ace x diamonds. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. And from time to time we'll run into queen jack, but I think it's fine to jam here. I will check it later in the solver. King queen we 3-bet. This board, I think I'm just gonna range c-bet and simplify my strategy, even though I think we can play some big bets here. Just going 1/3. I think I'm unblocking the ace. I think we'll just go for 1/3. And river still going for 1/3, looking to get like a quarter, looking to get called by pairs. And if he jams, probably I have to call because he might find some, I don't know, maybe some 2-pair bluffs. Like, it's gonna be interesting anyway if he jams. Yeah, he just folds, so yeah, queen jack I prefer to 3-bet way more often than call. We get snap format, we just fold. King just fold. Oh, they just cancelled the Manchester United goal, but it's okay, it's still 2-0. Here sizing up a bit the 3-bet. Here with 6-4, it's super exploitative open, but these guys are 3 passive. players, so I prefer to open this hand. I think it's higher EV. Here we just start with a flop bet and looking to barrel turns. Quite aggressive, so yeah, I will just barrel the turn. We fold out better pairs here, and the river, exploitative. Yeah, I'm just gonna jam. He just called king 10, that's nice. Presents everywhere, presents everywhere. Manchester United is winning, Real Madrid is winning, we are winning. Today is a good day. Or at least the first part of the day, we'll see. Yeah, just check quality stack depth. Gonna continue calling here because I might find some bluff raises on the river. Even now, maybe with the queen of spades, I'm blocking his ace queen. Queen jack continues. I can bluff because he can fold the weak king when he uses this size and not an overbet. I think he might fold like king 5, king 4. And on the river, probably I think I would just give up with the queen of spades. I think it's fine. I just wanted him to fold the king. He just goes super small. I think I might beat some draws here. So I'm gonna end up calling. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, king jack. Yeah, a bit of a spewy move by me. Yeah, last hand that we play. I'm gonna check raise this one. I think that this one, I think 10-8 is an okay barrel on the turn. He has ace king, ace queen. I think I'll bluff this hand like at a low percentage, so I think I will check this one. And then, yeah, pure give up probably. I mean, if I played it this way, especially spades, it's better to have spades in my hand. Even though I'm blocking ace 10 spades, ace 8 spade does not call the flop. And they just fold, it's fine. Yeah, so that's it guys, thanks